Alright, hey, good morning to all. Oh shit, look at fucking Radion's time. 131.831. That's fucking sick, dude. Wow. Almost podium. 131.459. El Maluco, 131.603. Wow. These guys are killing it. Alright, so yeah. Hey, good morning. Stoking TGIF to all. Gearing up for some America's region racing. Oh, baby, talk with me. Got some rhythmics in the background, like lovers do. Walk with me, like lovers do. Like lovers do. Yeah, so this Ghost I'm racing right now is like a 1:31 lap time, Japanese homie. I've yet to bypass it yet, but I'm gonna give it my motherfucking all, man. I've got it beat in so many sectors. I just been botching this one for sure. I want to talk like lovers. Yeah, I don't know what it is that I'm missing right there. I have a feeling right there is where I'm losing a lot of time. Looks like I got a viewer. Hey, Stoking TGIF to you. Hope your life day and race day is well for all of you and your family. Whoa! Toby, what? Good morning, dude. I am doing well, brother. Thank you for the kind thoughts, man. Be doing a lot better if I was getting into the 131s, 483s like all the other homies, man. But yeah, working on it. Yeah, hey, so good morning to you, bro. Yeah, I'm just waking up over here, California State, west side of the country, west side till I die. And yeah, man, getting some racing. Had a fun day yesterday. You doing some racing this morning, my brother? Got some rhythmics in the background. Yeah, I am pretty fired up. TGIF. I'm pretty sure I got a 3-day weekend too. I mean, shit, it's not like I've been working at all the past fucking weeks, man. I don't know if you've been overheard me talk about it, man, but my the job site's been shedding a lot of excessive payroll, and so basically like that's gonna be a penalty. Basically like every day this week, my manager's been approaching me. Hey, Hector, man, you wanna take the rest of the day off? And I'm like, fuck, dude, I got like all this personal time built up, so I never called sick or anything like that. And I'm like, okay, like twist my arm. I guess I'll just go ride my skateboard and do some gaming. All right. Told myself I was going to take a look at what these guys call it. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm over here. Not in the greatest part. I grew up out here, and not Cali, Colombia. Haha. See what I did there? Yeah, I'm born and raised in the San Francisco, Oakland Bay Area. That's my SFOAK. The DROs from San Leandro, California. Drove Town. The MWs from Marginal Way Skate Park. Seattle, Washington. But yeah, Missouri, huh? Wow, that's a big change going from the Orlando to the Missouri. Wow. I was just helping out someone yesterday for my work that had a Missouri roots. I've never actually, other than the airport in Kansas City, I've been in Kansas State, never to Missouri, and I've been to Orlando a couple times. Big fan of Orlando, man. Are you away? Oh yeah, dude. That's oh shit, look at this. I got pulled. Yeah, I'm like 4 hours north. Very familiar though with that zone. That's fucking gnarly. I got a couple friends down there that have been majorly affected, not to the point of their own personal health, other than from what I understand that the air is pretty gnarly. But yeah, the whole losing of the home shit. But you know, man, I mean, shit, dude. It's one. I've grown up here in California State. I remember as a kid. Oh, good on you, man. Keep it exciting, traveling around. Yeah, growing up as a kid, I remember it used to start raining, and my dad's reminded me. He's like, every year, right after Halloween, it would start raining, and it would seemingly go nonstop until like spring or summertime, man. I remember as a kid it rained, and then in my high school years, which I'm in the older range, 5+ decades around the sun, it just kind of stopped raining. This is like in the 80s, and the Bay Area was never excessively hot. Very temperate climate. It's often referred to as the Mediterranean climate. All of a sudden, man, like and again in like the late 80s, early 90s, we just started getting these random days in the Bay Area when it'd be like 100+. It was really weird, right? I mean, I enjoyed it. I don't care. As a kid, rain, it was just weird that it stopped, right? Like, rain didn't stop us from anything. We would ride our bikes in the puddles. We would shoot hoops. We would ride our skateboard. It didn't matter to us, right? I lived up in Seattle for nearly 20 years before I returned back to California about 5 years ago. And up there, I even noticed that now Seattle's really known for their rain, and yeah, it gets really damp up there, but even up there, it kind of just stopped raining. And every summer, it seemed all of a sudden there were these new big fires. So what I'm getting at is that essentially fires are kind of becoming the norm. I go down to LA quite a bit, that zone. Again, it's not too terribly far, but I have a season pass to the Six Flags Six Flags Magic Mountain amusement park down there. Well, not even amusement park, thrill park, dude. If you've never been to Six Flags parks, man, but they fucking rule. Anyways, and yeah, like the last 2 times I've been down there, there's been major fires going over what's called the Great Bend, like this mountain pass that goes from the Central Valley into LA. So yeah, man, it's just kind of what it is now, man, down there. But it's very beautiful down there. It's very green. There's also a lot of trees, and these people put their homes around the tree. Whoa, come on, dude. No, that you didn't have to do, dog. Yeah. I don't know what was up with that homie's maneuvering. I was trying to take the outer edge, and he fucking bumped me out, dude. Yeah, I gotta... Oh, shit. And then I almost hit the homie high octane. That was a tragic turn of events right there. Yeah, and my line's thrown off now. I gotta get back into it. Oh shit, come on, motherfucker. God damn it, dude. I'm like I was fucking killing it, man. Now I'm all over the place. I don't want to say like mega killing it, but yeah, just definitely not doing very well anymore. Yeah, I had a feeling that dude was going to be making a wild move. I got to definitely watch a replay on that. I don't know, Toby Warner, you're still there. Reduce grip. Did you see if, you know, because I'm like, why didn't I fucking see him on my radar? I know I didn't see him on my radar because I don't even have him on my radar. But I had a feeling coming into it that, I was right about over here. I was going hella wide, dude. Yeah, I think he just, I definitely got a bump from him. I had a feeling because I saw him going for the inside line. I'm like, dude, okay, we're going to go here. Long story short, man, I'm in that zone. I'm not going to, or if I'm in his situation, man, I'm not going to try and, unless I've got even speed with my competitor, man, I'm not going to be trying to take that inside line last second. It's just not a good idea for anybody. But, you know, whatevs. Frankly, karma kind of got him on that anyways. From what I saw, it looks like he spun out. Yeah, don't wish any ill will on any competitors. I ain't mad about it. It's just, like, it's just kind of weird. Whoa. I've definitely been botching this section the last couple laps. So yeah, Orlando, man, big fan of that town, man. I am so fascinated with the history of NASA, and I've now been able to visit do the tour there in Cape Canaveral, right? A couple times, man. First went in 2000, very beginning of 2000. The second time we went again in I think that was 2010, or yeah, I think it was 2010. Oh yeah, man, I definitely got to get back out there, man. Also a big fan of the what was the waterside park there at Disney World? They had two of them. Typhoon Lagoon was one of them, and I forget what the other one was. Yeah. Also a big fan of Disney art ever since I've been a little kid, man. I always loved Disneyland. Like I say, man, Disneyland down here now, down in LA, it's like crazy crowded down there. Every time I go, like even in adulthood, I would enjoy visiting there just because it kind of took me back to my childhood, man, and I kind of felt like a little kid, and I still do when I get inside there. But what's not rad is, man, they just, like, I don't know, I haven't been there in about now, probably been about 5 years since the last time I was at Disneyland, and the last time I was there, it was ultra overcrowded. Blizzard Beach, there you go. I couldn't remember the name of it, dude. But yeah, dude, yeah, that was what they had this, one of those like super steep, long ass water slides. And, you know, it was the kind where you gotta like cross your arms and like cross your feet and you do that steep ass drop. I forget what it was called, man. But, I'm super terrified of heights, man. And that thing was freaking me out. Like I was gonna like go down it and fly off of it, you know, like hit an air pocket or something. Now, at the time, I was still drinking, sober now a lot of years, but at the time I was still drinking. My daughter was, that time we went, last time, she was 11. And we were there, it was my daughter, we were there with my parents and my older niece, who at the time was, I think, Chessa was 3 at the time. Anyway, so I was kind of like put on babysitter duty, keeping an eye on Chessa while she was napping. I don't think my dad was there. I think I just took the kids. I'm like, kids. Oh, dude, hell yeah, man. Hey, dude, bless, man. You know what? Actually, my daughter's mom, her mom's, I think both her parents actually are from Wisconsin, but they met working at Disney in LA. Or maybe the dad was from LA. I forget. I think he might have been going to school there. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, they also have My daughter's mom's parents also have the Disney roots, the Disney kid roots. Yeah. So I remember she would. My daughter's mom, we were still together. She's happily remarried now. We're still really good friends. But when we first met before our daughter was born, we would take trips down to Disneyland. Frankly, go take trips down to Disneyland and do acid and shit like that. Anyways, she would tell me stories about like secret restaurants and like all sorts of cool stuff that was there. And, like I don't know if I heard about it there, if I read about it in the book about the tunnels. Whoa, look at Chris Stump. Don't get it, bro. If you want to get it, you've earned it. I've been fucking up yapping. That's a good homie right there. Always good to see Chris Stump out here. Okay, where you at, bro? Where you at? Okay, and I got DeVille, the homie from DeVille, the Coupe DeVille behind me. Anyways, yeah, in the back areas, dude. Yeah, so I remember this one Christmas, my daughter's grandmother on her mom's side, she bought me this sick-ass book about the history of Disney World specifically, right? And how, like, Walt had all, like, these crazy epic visions for how he wanted Disneyland to be, right? But then he basically, like, the city of Anaheim kind of, like, foiled his plans, essentially. You know, he wanted to make like a utopian type almost city, right? Like how he envisioned eventually later on how the Disney World complex came to be. And so he didn't want to make that mistake again with Florida. So he set up like dummy companies to like buy all the land out there so they wouldn't try and, you know, again, stop him, because I guess in the LA area, you know, everyone was trying to make money themselves off of the whole fandom of Disney, right? So they were putting up all these cheap hotels, and he didn't like it. And I just thought it was so cool how he had to, you know, basically establish his own city there. Damn, I probably lost some points on this one, didn't I? Just a fascinating history, man. Yeah, who was that? Who hit me from the start, man? I don't think it was Capoeira, was it? No, it was that Kenya Cope guy. Yeah, that was the guy. And Disney would have to go underground. Yeah, right. And yeah, what a just a fascinating concept that he had to, you know, to essentially he wanted to have his own city, and you know, he envisioned. God damn it, I knew I was gonna lose some time right there, or points. Yeah, he envisioned the you know, he wanted to have like nuclear power, and it was just basically gonna be like a city of the future, man. Yeah, that's all good, dude. I figured he probably made a mistake. Yeah, he apologized. Epcot, yeah, dude. Yeah, Epcot, man. Also, fucking amazing, dude. Yeah. Went there. Yeah. That was the first city we went to. We went to Epcot. That was super sick. Also, when I was there, the first time, 2001, it was like January the 2nd, 2001 is when we flew out. I'll never forget, we left the Bay Area, and it was kind of chill, cold, you know, like wintertime, which cold for us is like 60. But we get to Orlando, and man, it was like, had to have been at least 80, and like, wasn't humid like it gets later times of the year. I've never been there like peak summer, but the second time we went there was like in late April and May, and it was very warm and humid. But it was weird going like someplace it was like wasn't cold, and yeah, that night there was a crazy rainstorm, man. We got the rental car from the airport. We got like this badass. It was one of the newer Mustangs at the time, and anyways, man, it was hella raining. We're watching the news, and people are like, "Oh yeah, like my lawn chairs are knocking over by my trailer and like all this shit. We're like, what the fuck is this, man? And we're just smoking hella weed that point. It was just like my daughter's mom, my sister, and I. And I remember it finally stopped raining, and we went to like a White Castle burger for the same time. Yeah, we were just hella high, just driving around Orlando at night after this gnarly ass rainstorm, like rain like I've never seen. Then where did we go? Where did we go after? Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Man, we went to what's the name of that? I think it was called Badlands Skate Park in Ocala. It's back when I was still riding a lot of transition. I don't know if you're familiar with that. I think Ocala was maybe, 15 miles north of Orlando, something like that, right? It wasn't too far as I recall. Maybe it was farther. My memory is just off. Hey, for the record, DJ Eva Walker right now is playing fucking Steely Dan, man. That is sick with it. Do I got a loaded ghost? You go back, Jack, do it again. Wheels turning round and round. You going back, Jack, do it again. Alright, 4 missile race time. Last race wasn't bad per se, but I don't like losing DR points unnecessarily, and frankly, Chris Sub got me, and High Octane got me. Akala, we say, is it Okala or Akala? Okala or Akala? Anyways, man, yeah, there was a badass skate park there. I think it actually might even still be there. It was called Badlands. It was a badass park, dude. It was like all ramps that were made out of metal. I'd seen it in the magazines as a kid, but going there and getting to skate it in real life was a real treat, man. As I understand it, they have to, like in California, we would layer all the ramps with masonite, or a lot of cats now are using this material. It's called skate light, very similar to masonite, but I guess like more durable. But yeah, I guess because of the humidity out there and the heat, they would and how much rain they would get, they'd make the ramps out of metal in places like Houston or Florida. Yeah, it was wild, man. But they had this badass fucking kiddie pool, and I mean, it was like a legitimate backyard swimmer. And I skated with this dude, David. They called him the Science Fair Maxwell. It was like him and a few other dudes. They were from North Carolina. They're like, you're from the Bay? Do you know what the fuck was what's the guy that dogged? Oh, Old Man Wade. Do you know Old Man Wade? Old Man Wade was this dude from also from the Carolinas. He used to come skate at Bros Ramp in Oakland. A bunch of East Coast transplants that would come to Oakland for skateboarding. And it was just fucking rad. That Dave Science Fair Maxwell, if you're unfamiliar, you're interested in checking out some cool skateboarding like history, man, this guy was a fucking legend, dude. He's still around skating this day and ripping to this day. Still out over on the East Coast, man. He's just one of like those kind of like trog-like characters, man. The East Coast is full of them, man. These guys are just, they don't give a fuck about anything but just fucking ripping and living, man. And I mean, you know, it's kind of like that way with every, god damn it, is that going to be a penalty? Okay, I gotta buckle down, man, because I'm like half asleep and fucking up all over the place. Look at that! How delayed of a call was that, man? That's like an NBA official call right there. Let's wait till they see if the bucket doesn't drop before we actually call a foul type shit. You know what I'm saying, man? That's fucking not a gambling man. You're back in Vegas with a handle in your hand. I was like, why my car slow down? Because I got a penalty. So you run them when you're able. That's a fucking jam, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Let's take it back to my childhood. All right, now I'm getting fired up, man. I need to get my blood rushing, man. I'm not awake yet, man. All right. Let's get focused. Get fired up for this race. So yeah, man, look up Science Fair Maxwell. I don't even know you're still there. You're probably like, dude, shut the fuck up. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. Ha! All right, you know what else I'm gonna do to get myself fired up is I'm gonna crack open my Monster sugar-free energy drink. Get started for the day. All right, we got a minute till race time, or under a minute, excuse me. And yeah, ideally, see if we can get a better run on this go, because that last race sucked. Yeah, I definitely had a minor mishap, which caused my vehicle to lose and step, but then after that, it was mishap or mistake after mistake on my own part. And yeah, definitely prefer that not to happen. Kudos again to the homies Chris Stump, the Bill, and the homie High Octane Racing, the stream out of Georgia State. We're killing it. Which, yeah, those who don't already know, the homie, again, who took a P1 spot. Oh, look at Chelsea Dangler. Chelsea Dangler, I don't think is a big fan of myself. We had some contact one race, which maybe I'm tripping. Okola. Oh, so it is O. Interesting. Okay. I've always called it like A-H. Kala. Yeah, I learned something new today. Hey, thanks for the heads up, brother. Okala. All right, so let's see. Where's the Can You Cope this time? Oh, Can You Cope's right behind me. Can you cope, man? Can you fucking hit your brakes in a timely manner and not fucking run me off the track this time? Yeah, man. And the Chelsea Dangler up in the pole spot. It was hella weird, man. We had like an interaction with the race, and I don't recall the exact scenario. I've got on one of my replays. Anyways, okay, yeah. Well, good. He just missed was a stream of beans just like rah, 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 rah. Hell yeah, coffee sounds hella delicious right now. I'm partaking in the energy drink myself. Got to get fired up for the day. Anyway, so the Chelsea Dangler up in pole. We had a race, and I think I had a slight break. I don't know, something happened, and I kind of reached out to him after race, to friend request, and he didn't respond. So I'm like, last time I saw him, I was like, hey, good race. He didn't respond. So I don't know, man. Maybe the Chelsea Dangler is maybe not a fan of my driving. So, yeah, here we go. Race number 2 for the morning. See if we can ideally have a better run on this go-around. Woo! C-A-L, like Ocala? Oh man, now it's getting hella weird, man. I think Ocala sounds way fucking cooler, man. Yeah, because I'm gathering it's likely a Native American word, right? Yeah, I'm not going Ocala. That's, I don't know. I feel like I'm fucking. Why didn't I go down to second right there like a retard? Yeah, I've been botching through this zone. My brothers, that's right, Chris Stupp, that is the good homie, man. Always a treat to have Chris Stupp in the race. All right, let's get strong on this throttle and fucking push it this race, man. Yeah, last race was unacceptable by how I prefer to handle my driving. let's get this section over here and be like a motherfucking rocket ship. Let's fucking go, blast the fuck off, motherfucker. Man, I gotta say the Chelsea Dangler is fucking killing it behind me. He's also being like a rocket ship. Alright, 1 minute, 0.2 in that sector right there. That could be competitive, but not with the Chelsea Dangler breathing down my neck. Chelsea Dangler, you're a fucking idiot, dude. Why the fuck did you fucking do that, dude? Just cause this dude to get by both of us, man. You fucking moron, dude. Told you I've raced this guy before, man, and, oh, is that actually Arius? Yeah, not a big fan of that homie's maneuvering, man. No, that can't be the... Oh, god damn it, dude. What the fuck? Dude. All kind of started with that Chelsea Dangler guy, man. I'm trying to keep it PMA. I try to give everyone the benefit of the doubt, but... Yeah, man, it's a... Yeah, he's a unusual character, man. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, not hyped on that maneuvering on that dude's part. Now I'm a little bit on edge and want to fucking get past this motherfucker again, dude. Yeah, try to keep it PMA, but I'm an emotional individual just like anybody else, and I try and give people the benefit of the doubt. But if you fucking act like a dick like that, dick move right there, not hyped. Yeah, not hyped at all. Wonder if the Can You Cope incurred the penalty right there. If he did not, that would be wild. I don't know how these guys are doing that ultra wide line without the penalty. I don't get it. Alright, running out of race, but yeah, man. I need to get a run on through here. Lead Pencil, good morning to you, brother. Over here, America's region. Wow, America's region. Trying to make some progress and back up towards my original start position, which was P2. Had some unfortunate contact, bumped over here to P3, but hey, we're working our way. Hey, good morning to you. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Toby1, Lead Pencil, Toby1, man, in case you guys don't already know each other. Both y'all some streamers, so I'm sure you're familiar. Oh, let's see what happens over here with these guys. As I tell you what, man, Chelsea Dangler definitely didn't really show me the reciprocation going through that chicane up there. I had to grab their penalty. Good on you. You kind of deserve that. All right, yeah, so you guys are familiar. You had to go NWA. All right, final lap, man. Yeah, I mean, you know, I got to be fair. I got to give the guy credit, man. I definitely have been able to make it back to his zone. He's been killing it time-wise now. Ideally, I can get a good run through here because once he's serving that penalty, that half-second penalty definitely equates out to more like a full second, man, if not a little bit longer even. That penalty is no joke. So yeah, let's see what I can do. We are like a rocket ship. Let's go! Woo! Yeah, I've definitely been botching a lot of my laps through here, so ideally get an improvement. Whoa, 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 whoa! Yeah, he's like a full second up there. Yeah, even with the penalty, yeah, he still had enough separation. Stay on course. See the way he bumped out that homie too, man? Wow, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna say it right now. I try to keep it PMA, but yeah, that's some questionable maneuvering on that homie's part, man. Yeah, wild. Yeah. I try to give everyone the benefit of the doubt, but can't really go that zone with that guy. So can you cope? The second race in a row there has passed me up. Good on him. Chris Stump ran a killer race. What happened to High Octane? Hey, look at that, clean race bonus. Fuck yeah, I probably lost some DR points again those second race in a row, right? Oh, well, I stayed even. Chelsea Dagger, you should be sorry, Doug. Dude, where's I can't be mad with a podium though. Yeah, I can. Nah, you know, it's my ego, man. You know, it's I'm not getting what I want, you know. But I gotta say, I have never seen the points, the DR points stay the same. I wonder if that's part of that whole new feature, right? I saw something online about the Toe just sub to you, my guy. Toe just sub. Oh, you just Lead Pencil did. Yeah, what a fantastic race, though, man. That's weird, though, right? Anybody else seen this, like, where the DR stays exactly the same, like you neither gain nor loss? I've definitely seen that with the SR, never with the DR. Trippy. Hey, you know what? I think I'm gonna be jumping into the race. It's pretty cold outside from my standards, so I'm gonna take a quick pit stop. I shall return. Be right back.
Music from Butcher Brown, Polyrhythmics for that with Chop House, Adrian Young, Ali Shaheed Muhammad featuring Ebo Taylor. I guess I'm distracted when talking over music. Open Jayar with Just My Luck. Steely Dan going out to Steely Ann. And Selena by request going out to Dave, who's a 1-year-old, was born on this day. Happy birthday, Selena. All right, it's time to give away some tickets. I'm giving away a pair of tickets to see Kraftwerk April 9th at the Moore Theater. We're doing it right now. All right, if you would like a chance to win a pair of tickets to see Kraftwerk May 9th at the Moore Theater, text the word, You know what? We need more of this in the world. Text the word love, LOVE, to 206-903-5397. The word love. 206-903-5397. And with that, here's Computer Love.
All right, just for the record, that's DJ Eva Walker. I freaking love her voice, man. Isn't she like so bubbly and nice sounding in the morning? She gets me so fired up, man. DJ Eva Walker, KXP, Seattle, Washington. I'm listening to them on the Bluetooth speaker since I am not in Seattle, Washington, where I first discovered this radio station. We moved up there in 2003, lived up there for near a couple of decades. And with the help of technology, I get to listen to him down here in California. But yeah, DJ Eva Walker, man. She's a really big fan of the band Kraftwerk. DJ Eva Walker, I think, is like in her... Yeah, exactly right. She's so freaking cool, man. It's fucking fucked up crazy times in this country right now. And DJ Eva Walker is bringing the love, man. I love her voice, man. Again, text that in. Yeah, that's right, bro. As a matter of fact, text it in, man. They like every time I text them, I'll be like, "Hey, DJ Eva Walker, you're killing it," or something, right? They'll always respond back with a message, like either like a heart emoji, or sometimes they'll even say on the radio, like the people that are texting in from frankly different parts of the world, right? Like again, KXP, Seattle-based radio station, 90.3 FM on the radio dial. Should you ever find yourself up in the great northwestern Emerald City, they have a sister station, 92.7 FM. They launched, it's been probably coming up on 9 months ago now, based out of San Francisco, Oakland zone, about a little over an hour west of myself here. That's here where I grew up. So knowing that they have a sister station out there where I grew up, man, it's just, it's incredible. Anyways, I've literally been known to walk the streets of Seoul, South Korea with KXP jamming in my headphones, man. Because, they're all over the world. Anyways, what I'm getting at is, if you love music, I guarantee you will love KXP. God darn it, man. That's exactly where I just blew it right there, didn't I? All right, let's see if, I definitely need to work on going through the chicane, man. I'm super botching it through here. There was another box to run through. Whoa. All right. So yeah, man, KEXP, K is in Kevin, E is in Edward, X is in xylophone, P is in Paul. They have a website, kexp.org, which I worked. I did. I used for multiple years until they put the app on the phone. When did they start the app? I know the apps are. I mean, they've definitely been around for a few years now, but definitely still a relatively new phenomenon. All right. I gotta second that emotion on Led's comment as far as respect for the VR drivers, man. One, I find that fascinating that you can turn your head right and have that angle. I'm really curious to check it out. I recently just did a VR experience for the very first time. That I can recall was at least called a VR experience. I was in Las Vegas right before the New Year, my daughter and and we went to the Mandalay Bay Casino. They had this exhibit with sharks, and they had a VR experience, right, where you're essentially in the boats with these divers in the Caribbean. And anyways, long story short, she mentioned the docent there mentioned, you may experience some dizziness, some nausea, etc. And yeah, I definitely experienced some nausea, but it was fucking insane. It was like, whoa. Now, I don't know if I'm of the want to... Hey, Max Vase is in here. Fuck yeah, dude. I don't know if I'm want to, like... I don't know. I feel like it'd be like a little bit awkward if I'm sitting in front of the TV and then with some things on me. I'm like, why would I be looking at the TV anyways? I don't know. Maybe I could just put like my setup in the fucking corner. I'm just saying. Just got first seat. Hell yeah, Tyson Mochi. But I'm hella fascinated to know one of my coworkers here, Ernesto. Hey, shout out Ernesto. He recently procured the VR setup, and he says it's pretty mind-blowing. He was telling me, he's like, I get a little bit nauseous, I can't do a lot. Now, he plays a ton of other games. I'm essentially strictly only Gran Turismo 7. Yeah, so back to the whole mad respect part, right? Like, I've tried that cockpit view. I'm like, like, that would be sick. Dude, there's, like, no way I could race in cockpit view. And now... I'm really interested to know how I can, like, turn the head right. Like, if I'm coming to a corner, like, there were many instances in the last couple of races where we're coming to that T1, and I'm seeing the homie on my radar, and, I'm going wide, but I'm still kind of blind, right? Going into that turn, right? Like, if I had, I guess I could do that side view mirror, but even though I've got it mapped on my wheel, I'm gonna be blunt, I never use it. Oh, whoa. So did High Octane increases time over Chris? Hey, as always, I forgot to mention the last couple races. As always, for all my competitors, may you find success in whatever goal it is you have set ahead of yourselves to achieve. May we all either maintain or gain in our sportsmanship/safety race, have a fun-ass race, competitive race. For myself, I'm going to say, whoa, shit, sorry, homie. For myself, I'm going to say, as always, my primary goal is to earn the respect of my competitors. I forgot to go to first right there. That's what happened. Keep my driving honorable, keeping it classy, equally as important, maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes how I handle my vehicle. That includes with any verbal opinions I may want to express about my competitor. Should I feel the need to do so? Ideally, whoa, dude, don't do that, man. Ideally, make sure that said penalties are within the PMA's positive mental attitude certified zone of speech. And I gotta say, a couple of these homies are really testing my emotional response, man. I'm kind of like, dude, you ain't gotta do that, dude. You can just chill, man, and everyone will get through all good. Yeah, so, yeah, sorries and all are fine. The Philness is in the house, hell yeah. Hey, soaking TGIF to you, my brother. How are you this fine day, man? Yeah, third race in the morning. Usually I'm only gonna do a couple before work. But, yeah, whoa, shit, is that gonna be a penalty? God damn it. But yeah, it's cold outside, man, and I usually go skateboarding before work, and frankly, I don't really want to skateboard in hella cold-ass weather. Although, it's so weird, man, like, every morning's been, like, in the 30s this week, which is freezing-ass cold for California. There's been, like, no cloud cover, so essentially, right, there's no blanket over the earth to keep the heat in from the day. Anyways, yeah, so I'm like, hey, I may do a third race. Plus, I wasn't entirely enthused about my performance in race 1, so yeah, I definitely had to. I can't start off my day knowing that I didn't really, give it my all, so to speak. On course, anyway. Whoa, shit. Yeah, I hope I didn't procure a penalty right there, but I probably did. They're gonna make one of those late calls, aren't they? All right, yeah, I definitely need to pick my pace up because these homies are all killing it, and I am not. High octane, murdering it this week. In race time, he's been definitely maintaining and passing me on multiple occasions. Those that are unfamiliar, and I know at least Led's familiar, if not the Toby one and the Philness. Dude, not this morning, man. I'm definitely having a rough go of things. But yeah, the homie behind me, the P3 spot, High Octane. That's a streamer out of Georgia State. If you guys don't already know, I'm often going to refer to him as the master. Oh, actually, he got passed up by Chris Stuff. Chris Stuff's also sick with it. But High Octane, I'm often going to refer to him as the master of the rapid fire gear shift technique. So yeah, check out his page in case you're not already familiar. And Chelsea Dangler, I had some very bad thoughts about you earlier last race, but you apologized, and I'm like, okay, dude, I still want to be homies with you, man. I want to be friends, dog. Be friends with me. Whoa! Oh, damn! I almost fall on homie's line. I started to read Led's chat right there. Yeah, definitely what happened to me race 1. I was yapping away and completely lost focus on the race. It's going to happen like that sometimes. All fun and literally racing game. Yeah, but it's not fun losing a full 0.6 second, separation over the homie Chris Sump. So yeah, man, Philness, man, again, kudos to your Raptors last night on their W. Who'd they play again? I forget. Yeah, man, that Warriors game last night, man, I tell you, going into it, I was okay. One, that we had it was game 2 of a back-to-back. The first night was sack, heartbreaker loss over there. Had it, but frankly, we were just outmatched by a fully healthy team, a team that's on a roll right now as far as team chemistry, etc. And yeah, the Hawks. There you go, the Hawks. Now, the Hawks have been having kind of a so-so season. It seems like a lot of teams this year are just kind of so-so. I think there's just a lot of parity in the league right now. I mean, with the exception of like Oklahoma City, who's like, frankly, and like the Cavs, who are just like kind of a class above everyone else, right? I mean, both those teams are just something else to watch as a team in motion, man. So yeah. And again, man, I think there's a lot of rebuilding. There's a lot of youth. There's a lot of youthful talent, man. Last night, again, our team's been heavily decimated by injury, and the Raptors are playing better than mid-team right now. Yeah, right? I mean, when we saw them, my Warriors were up there, what was it, like a week and a half ago. I think at the time they were like, I don't know, 6-15, the Raptors, something like ridiculous. And I remember going into that game, I was like, you know what, that's never going to be a gimme game, especially if you're going to Toronto, man. Those guys always, there's like one of those teams that's just always had the Warriors number, man. I remember the year they won, Toronto beat us, what was that, that was 2019, right? That was the year that Clay blew out his ACL. I remember I saw them like kind of early on, and I don't know, one of their early season games. They're generally not a team I would see on TV often because they're, a different television market, whatever. Maybe it was one of those TNT games, and I remember thinking like, oh wow, man, like this team, like they're disciplined. Yeah, I mean that was a hell of a run, man. Hey, was Kawhi Leonard on that team too? I forget. No, it wasn't. Kawhi Leonard was on that team, right? Yeah, that was a hell of a series. That was the year that both Durant for the Warriors blew out his Achilles, which, oh my God, man, I don't even want to begin to imagine the pain involved in that. And my guy Klay Thompson, the big dog, blew out his ACL in game, blew out his ACL, then comes back out and tries to shoot a free throw, man. There's a lot of Bay Area sports fans that are hating on Clay for leaving, right, to go to Dallas and start the new chapter in his life, man. I'm not one of them, man. I definitely can't root for him while he's there, but all due respect, man. Anybody who comes out with a, you know, I mean, and that's part of the thing. I wouldn't even necessarily call it capitalize as much as that's just part of the game, right? In professional sports, not only do you have to, you know, have the luck of your shot actually dropping, the passes actually try to get through these nearly impenetrable defenses, right? But you've also got to have some serious luck on the health front, right? It's not easy to get through 82 fucking games. Well, I'm not going to say it's not easy because I'm definitely not a human being that can withstand those types of forces being put upon my body on the every other nightly, if not back-to-back night. You know, as a youngster, I was historically more of a high school and college basketball fan, just because to me, it seemed like the games meant exponentially more, right? Regular season games I'm referencing to. I always loved the NBA playoffs, right? As a kid, I loved watching the Pistons, the Lakers, the Boston Celtics, man. Like, I'm talking about like the early 80s. And it was a magical time, right? And hoops always been my sport since I was a little kid, until I discovered BMX and skateboarding as well. But yeah, man, it was. But it seemed like the pros were just kind of going through the motions. Now, being that I'm a man into my now 5th decade of revolutionizing around the sun, right? I really more so have an appreciation for what these guys do, right? The preparation they have to put in to keep their bodies physically fit, right? They're, like I mentioned last night in our text, man, like they're literally superhuman beings, right? What they do is incredible. Imagine running up and down a hardwood floor, you know, that many times, and the stress it puts on essentially our body's suspension, right? Like we're old ass, or like I'm an old ass vehicle. I mean, I don't know what model your vehicle is, right? But we're essentially putting stress on our vehicle parts, man. It was just incredible, man. I don't know. I went up on that whole tangent. All right, looks like the sun's coming out a little bit more. Yeah, hey, thank you, Pencil. I appreciate that. The LED. By the way, dude, that freaking behind the wheel was so epic, dude. I watched like the full 2.5 hours of. I loved it, man. I think I was actually were the Warriors actually playing that night too? I think I was kind of watching. No, they weren't playing because otherwise I would pay attention to the game. But yeah, that was a really cool. I mean, it was just really an in-depth. Dude, how did my SR drop on that? Just in depth on behind the wheel, dude. It was sick, man. Real treat. Kudos to you, my man. And where's the so yeah, let me to I watched the whole replay. Yeah, right, it's sick, dude. Yeah, on that note, Toby One, if you're still there, that was a great race, dude. Always great to see the Chris up out here. Yeah, on that note, I'm gonna go ahead now, guys, and get out of here because I need to go get some skateboarding before the race day starts. Hey, everyone that showed up, man, I appreciate you guys. You guys just fired me up. The Toby One, the lead, the Philness. Got to race with the High Octane, the Can You Cope, the Chris Stump, the Chelsea Dangler, man, the Wicked Max Bass. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, been a fun ass morning, dude. Yeah, I was so hyped on that, man. Hey, did I hear Viking King also dropping hints that the next one might be on Spark Series, or was I tripping? Yeah, it seemed to me like I may have heard a hint on that. That'd be pretty wild. Anybody here who isn't aware of Spark Series, have you been living under a rock? Yeah, dude, that guy's like next level. I don't know if he's like a certified genius or a certified psychotic. He's pretty wild. All right, on that note, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Again, thanks for showing up. As always, I'm going to end my stream on Fuck the War Pigs. Stop shooting people. Stop bombing people. Human race, we can absolutely do better. Will it ever change? Likely not, but we can absolutely Do better. We don't need to be shooting people. We don't need to be bombing people. Hey, all love for you and yours. All soak for you and yours. Whatever you do today, go get it. Keep your head in the clouds, your feet on the ground, one foot in front of the next. When able, be of service to another, right? Therein lies the reward. This ever so brief miracle we call life. Yeah, right on, guys. Great to see y'all, man. Hey, for y'all, a great race day. More importantly, a great life day for you and yours. I'm out to the next race. Peace.